Elephants are my favorite animal, and I've worn this necklace around my neck as long as I can remember. My kids have been wanting a new dog ever since we rehomed our dog, so I took them to PetSmart after school, and we got a hamster. Needless to say, they're so excited.
His paws look so soft. We got a hamster. Yeah, you can. Oh, love you. This is our new hamster.
Cooking up some stew meat for breakfast. I did have my kids' leftover scrambled eggs yesterday because I didn't want them to go to waste. And I just thought that might be okay, and I actually felt great on it, so I think I'm going to have a few boiled eggs with this as well. I'm making my way through my 1 pound of beef stew meat. It's delicious. Starting to feel a lot better. I woke up with another headache today. Just trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, I just finished a delivery. I'm rocking the double glasses. I have a headache. Guys, I have another headache. But I figured if Ryan Gosling can do it, then I can, even though they're not both sunglasses, but it still counts. I should take them off, right? Do you guys want to see my face? You want to see my eyes? I have a headache, and so I'm wearing sunglasses because I told you guys in another video that it really helped with like some dizziness that I was getting driving. So, okay, is it just me, or like are my arms getting slimmer? I'm noticing I've dropped probably about 10 or 15 pounds already doing the lion diet, lion carnivore, whatever. Lionvore, that's what I'm calling it. I have dropped a few pounds, and I am happy about that and kind of surprised as well. And so I'm noticing just like certain areas of my body that are leaner, and I'm just noticing in this video, like, is it just me, or are my arms like, okay, it's not like really a great, you can't see me very well, but I feel like they are. Okay, so update on that. I am still currently eating only meat, only I have added in eggs. I think eggs are okay, but I have such a headache today. I'm still not over this cold, so I don't know how much of it is being sick. I've also been doing one thing that I did not do. So when I did lion for a week, it was exclusively lion. Like, it was only beef and salt and water. I was not eating any other kinds of meat or eggs or anything. But I'm sick, and so I'm also taking, my favorite sore throat remedy is stevia lemonade. You just, okay, now I can see my glasses through it, just driving me nuts. Stevia lemonade, you make lemonade and sweeten it with stevia, and it will knock like your sore throat. It's so fast. It works so well. You can't drink it. You've got to sip it. You've got to sip it because I don't know why. You just so it's going down your throat continuously, because just like drinking it once is not going to do that much, but like you just keep having it, and like every time it makes contact with your throat, it like kills all the bacteria in there. I don't know what it does. It works really well. My cousin Nate taught it to me. He's awesome. He's a plumber in Mesa, has his own company, super successful, and he's into like a lot of health stuff, and like I am, and just one time like was like, well, this is what I do for sore throats, and so I tried it, and I have loved it ever since. The only sore throat it didn't work for ever in the past like 7 years or something that I've used it was COVID. And I don't know why that is, but I don't think that COVID is like a real illness. I think it's like germ warfare and stuff, and we could get into all of that. So that is the only time it has not worked for a sore throat. I'm pretty sure it has worked for strep before. Like, I haven't gone to the doctor, but I've been pretty sure I've had strep, and it has knocked it. So wow, that was such a big tangent I didn't expect. But there you go. There's a tip for you if you have not used stevia before for your sore throat. I get the white powdered kind from Trader Joe's, and I just use like real lemon, but like bottled lemon juice, but fresh lemon's obviously better. But you just make just like lemon juice water, make a lemonade, and then don't use sugar, just use the stevia to sweeten it to taste. And then I've got this weird hair sticking out. I've got a lot of hair sticking out. You guys get to see my hair curly. I have not done my hair curly in so long. I have been on a straight kick for a few weeks now, and I love it. In fact, I got really grumpy yesterday because I did my hair curly and it didn't work out, and I hated my hair all day long, and it affected my mood. So I spritzed it with some water and juiced it up again, and it looks way better today. I wish it would have turned out like this yesterday because I was in such a grumpy mood. I hate when my hair doesn't look good, and it makes me, like, it impacts me, you guys. Okay, but anyway, I just did this order, and I can't believe it. This neighborhood was looking familiar to me. It's the one I delivered in on Halloween. Guys, I made a short of like Halloween as an Uber Eats driver or something, and like the sun was setting and it was beautiful. This is the neighborhood, and I don't know if I talked about this yet, but there's this house I'm parked in front of that when I was done delivering was being built, and it looked like it was vacant. There was a worker inside, but he didn't mind. He was nice. And I just like walked in and went through the whole house, and well, I didn't go upstairs. They were busy upstairs doing something, but like the whole main floor. I looked at the kitchen, I opened the door to the pantry, I looked in all the cupboards. Like I love new homes, and I love to just imagine that I just built a home and it's mine, and I'm walking through it, and like, what do I think? And are they doing a good job? So I walked through and just kind of felt like that newness and that like energy of having a new home, and I loved it. So today I'm delivering, and like around the corner, like literally like 4 houses away or something, is that house that I went through. How cool is that? So hopefully I'm not in his way. We've got a nice dump truck. I don't know if you'll be able to see him through my window. He's making all that racket, but I hope I'm not blocking his way. He just kind of looked at me like, what are you doing sitting there in the middle of the road? Not in the middle, I'm on the side of the road. Anyway, I'm talking to you guys. So updates on the diet. So because of the stevia lemonade, my whole point in that tangent was not to tell you that it's a good sore throat remedy, although it is, and I love it and I'm grateful for it. The whole point was to tell you that lemons have carbs, not much, but they do have carbs, and I believe that stevia has carbs. And if my whole goal is to go 0 carb to see if that's what's causing my headaches, then any kind of carb is not good, at least in this elimination process. Like eventually, hopefully I can have lemonade, stevia lemonade, but without it being a problem. But right now I'm gonna have it anyway because I'm sick. It's like the best thing for sore throats, and I don't want a bad sore throat. I don't want it to get worse. So I've been sipping that, and it has been helping that, but I think it may be causing other issues. Secondly, I have not been sleeping well. It has been a rough week for me and my kids to get sleep. We've just had some really late nights. We had one really good night when I feel like we got to bed earlier. It wasn't early, but it was earlier. We got a really good sleep. Everyone woke up in the morning feeling better. I felt better. They all got to school on time. It was awesome. But that happened once. Every other day this week. Tuesday we woke up sick. Tuesday was kind of awful. So Monday was my son's field trip. Tuesday, if you remember, maybe I didn't talk about this. I think I did. I don't know if I finished that vlog. My days are all a blur this week, and I don't know what I have and haven't talked about and what I vlogged and didn't vlog. But Tuesday we woke up sick. Hannah's the only one that went to school. Michael was coughing a lot and feeling awful. Grace felt like she was gonna throw up and was crying. I let them stay home from school. I stayed home from school. I'm just kidding. Obviously I don't go to school. I stayed home from driving Uber. I stayed home and hung out with my babies, and they watched Elena of Avalor, and I took a nap, and it was restful. It was restful. I felt horrible. I hate being sick, and it's really hard when you are sick and you have sick kids. Being a sick mom with sick kids, wow, that came out weird, is hard because they need you to take care of them, and you need to be taken care of, and you gotta just like take care of each other, and it's all good. I mean, I didn't make them take care of me, but they were very kind to let me take a nap. But you know, getting them food, making sure I packed them lunches. I just went ahead and made their lunches in the morning because I didn't know that they were gonna wake up sick and not be feeling good. So they stayed home, but I just had their lunches already packed. So they just ate them in the living room while they watched cartoons. And that's why I was able to sleep. And then I think I got like a couple hours. It was so nice. Anyway, so Tuesday was rough on its own. Wednesday was a lot better, and I thought, I'm kicking this and I'm like better, and I felt so much better. How many times can I say better in this? Anyways, I thought I was on my way out, up and out of this, and then yesterday was rough, and I don't know why. It was just really, really rough. I just did not sleep well, guys. I did not feel well. I drove Uber and was just like sick all day. I don't even remember like what all my symptoms were. And I think I started getting this headache last night. So I'm getting an Uber notification. Hold on one second. It was not a good one. That's why I stopped and checked, because it was worth interrupting the video. Obviously I'm not, you know, I need to make money. So I need to take those deliveries if they're good, but it was not a good one. It was like $7 for a half hour. I think I'm worth more than $14 an hour. Don't you guys think so? So anyway, no thank you, Uber. No thank you. I can do better. So sometime I might go through with you guys like how I do Uber Eats, how I like select which orders I take and which ones I don't, and things like that. Oh my gosh, my head. It is like really hurting today. It's not the headache I was getting before though. Maybe is this a different kind of headache? The one I complained about when I started the Lion diet is this back here, like the very base of my skull hurt a lot. And like, I wondered if it was like from my neck or something. This is like up here, and it's just like, so, it just hurts so much. And I'm trying to think what it is, but that could very well be related to this cold. Like I can feel how congested I am. What if it's just my sinuses, you guys? What if it has nothing to do with diet? What if the diet is actually helping me? Because I think it is. So anyway, still eating meat, also eating eggs. I boiled a dozen eggs last night and I ate 2 last night. I was gonna put one in each of my kids' lunches today. I forgot. Dang it. I think it'd be so fun. I have little tiny salt shakers that I can put in their lunches, except we're missing one, so I only have 2. I need 3. I'll have to find the other one. I think it's in the car somewhere. Anyway, if I can find that one, or I'll just go buy a new one. Then I have one for each kid, and I love to put those in their lunches with like, oh, I don't even know. What have I sent them to school with before that they had to salt? I can't think of what it was. But a boiled egg would be fun, right? Just send it in the peel, and they can like crack it and peel it at school, and then put the salt on it. I think it'd be so cute. Anyway, so tons of boiled eggs. So far, I'm feeling good on them. I had scrambled eggs yesterday morning, because I made my kids breakfast and they were in a hurry and they didn't finish their eggs and I did not want to waste them. I was about to scrape them in the trash and I was like, I can't, these are like good eggs. And so I rationalized that eggs are still carnivore and I was just gonna try it, and I felt fine on them. I don't think that's what caused my headache today. That was like yesterday morning. But I did have eggs again last night, boiled eggs. So maybe it is totally possible. If that is the case, then I'll cut eggs out. If I keep having headaches, I don't think that's what it is, but if it is, I'll cut eggs out and go back to just meat. So currently I'm doing beef and salt and water and eggs. I haven't added chicken or anything else in yet. My goal is to next add in fish, I think salmon, maybe shrimp, and then just do beef and seafood and eggs if they're working. If not, I'll take those back out. Once I've got a nice round going with those and it's working, and if I'm not getting headaches and I'm feeling good and like digestive like issues are not present, like stomach aches, pain, things like that, then I might try chicken. And then after chicken, I think that pretty much does it. Well, of course, beef includes like lamb and any other like ruminant meats too, but chicken I might add. I'm hesitant to add chicken partly because of all the hormones. So I'm trying to like purge myself of whatever might be going on causing headaches and other issues. But I'm also like, I don't know, I'm working on a few things. So I'm curious about chicken because of all the hormones that are in it. I mean, I could try to buy really good, expensive chicken that doesn't have a lot of hormones in it. But anyway, I might just hold off on chicken is what I'm trying to say. When I do eventually add that in, or if I decide to skip it, then I want to start trying like fruits and vegetables very gradually, maybe one at a time or like one category at a time, so that I can start seeing how I respond to those. And if I'm okay, that means I'm doing better with carbs, which is good, which means I can also do fresh foods, which I do think are important. I'm not in the camp of plants are trying to kill you and they're all bad. I do think they're good, but I think if you're sick, they can be doing a lot of bad, and I think I might need to move for this person. One second. Okay, pretty sure the workers just showed up to work on this house. Maybe they just got back from lunch. It's 12:50. So I'm gonna call that good for now. What I was trying to say though is I'm gonna gradually add back in other foods. The very last ones I think I'm gonna add are dairy, and what was the other one? Oh, grains. I think I'm gonna hold off a long time on dairy and grains. Those are probably gonna be my last 2 to add back in. My ideal diet would probably mainly consist of meat and eggs maybe, and fruits and vegetables, and not grains. And I don't know about dairy. I have such mixed feelings and I've heard so many weird things about it. So I might do some more research on dairy, but for now I'm okay not having dairy. I could just cut it out. So cut it out, Mary, just cut it out. Anyways, I was delivering at Aubergine yesterday and they have nice cream, which I always forget about. It's made from coconut milk and I wanted some so bad. I was seriously considering just cheating on my diet and having some nice cream because I miss ice cream so much, but I don't really necessarily miss dairy ice cream. I'm okay with non-dairy. My favorite is cashew. Anyway, so it'd be kind of nice to be able to like add some of these things back in, but I may not ever need to add dairy is what I'm trying to say. You've got some really nice like whipped cream that's coconut whipped. I said I was going to get off of here and here I am just gabbing away. I am going to call that a video. So I'll come back in later if I can and check in. I'm so excited to see my kids after school. We have a surprise, so hopefully I can show you guys that. And yeah, that's all for now, folks. Then I took my kids to the mall to get some wallflowers for their rooms from Bath & Body Works. They wore cute matching outfits and my girls wore their wigs for fun. We fell in love with this adorable mouse and my girls actually picked this one for their room. But they also loved this little house trio. This is so cute. We absolutely loved these hand-carved nativities. They were just outside of Bath & Body Works, and we spent a lot of time looking at all of these intricate detailed pieces. There were several other pieces as well. that weren't necessarily nativities. A lot of Christian and religious art that we really, really loved looking at.
And that one. Yes. Then get that one too. Look at this gorgeous sunset.